When making puree meals, we want them to be tasty, nutritious and attractive. To puree a food, you will need to cook the food until it is soft. Make sure you remove any bones, pips, skins, strings or hard lumps. You can use herbs and spices and strongly flavoured fresh ingredients so that the puree will taste good. Chop or mash the food with a fork. This is now termed a fork mashable consistency. Puree the food using a blender or pass it through a sieve. Some foods naturally contain water and can be pureed without adding any liquid. Others will need a little liquid added in order to get to the correct consistency. Do not use water. Instead, use things like rich gravy, sauces, cream, full-fat milk, full-fat yoghurt or Greek yoghurt, fruit smoothies, thick tomato or vegetable juice, melted butter or margarine, olive oil, creamy soups or mayonnaise. These will help to keep the food nutritious. The texture of pureed food should be similar to thick yoghurt or mousse and be completely smooth with no lumps. It should be smooth but not runny. If the food is too thick, use more liquids to get the correct consistency. If the food is too runny, try adding natural thickeners such as ground rice or baby rice, instant potato flakes, corn flour, thick yoghurt or cream cheese to thicken it. Instant dessert powder can be used to thicken sweet dishes, and commercial thickeners are also available and can be used for this purpose. If there are any remaining lumps of food that mean the puree is not completely smooth, sieve the food to get rid of them. Remember to keep separate foods and flavours apart on the plate so that these can be presented separately. As much as possible, try to keep the food and flavour the same on the pureed meal as it was before pureeing. Food colourings can be used to improve the look of some foods which lack natural colour. Particular foods which are very good for adding colour include beetroot, blackcurrants and blackberries, spinach, tomato puree, mango, sweet potato and other brightly coloured fruit and vegetables. Moulds can be used to shape the thickened food into food shapes. To save time, these can be made in advance and frozen, then transferred to a sealed freezer bag and kept frozen until needed, when it will need to be properly defrosted and reheated. Puree foods can also be piped onto the plate or presented as scoops using an ice cream scoop. It is essential to follow standard food safety procedures for the preparation, freezing and reheating of foods. Some foods can't be successfully pureed. These are tough meats, sausage skins, bacon, salad vegetables, dried fruits, foods coated in batter or breadcrumbs, chips, pastry, nuts and seeds. Some foods can be made into the correct consistency with the use of a soaking solution. These include foods such as plain biscuits, plain sponge cakes, cereals and plain sandwiches made with puree fillings. The food is dipped into the liquid and once it has completely absorbed the liquid evenly across the food, it is transferred to a plate and refrigerated for 2 to 3 hours. Soaking solution could be made from commercial thickeners, which have no flavour, or from fruit juice, milk or vegetable stock. This is a great method for keeping the food looking similar in appearance to what it would before. Pureed diet should only be given to people on the advice of a health professional. Additional advice is available in the handout which accompanies this video.